guys, welcome back to my channel. Mermaid Nina here. First, who likes my ears? Aren't these so cute? They're like Mickey snowmen. Anyway, absolutely love them. In tonight's video, kind of related, right? We're gonna talk about updates. We're gonna do an updates video today, talking a little bit about right now, December, right? Things that have been announced are happening right now for this month, but also what we can expect for 2024. There are a lot of big changes that have already been announced for 2024, not to mention some new updates that we can expect into the coming year. So we're gonna have an updates video where we're gonna talk about December right now and what we can expect starting here in a few weeks. I cannot believe it is almost 2024. I feel like we've been talking about 2024 for a really long time now, and I'm so excited it's finally here because there's just a lot that's changing and happening. So we're gonna talk about it in tonight's video. You guys ready? So like I said, we're going to talk about what we need to expect now, right now, if you're going to the parks within the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then also as we enter the new year, yes, 2024. So first, we're going to discuss what has been previously announced that starts January 9th. Yeah. In like a month. It's crazy, right? So the first thing starting January 9th next year, no park pass reservations. If you purchase standalone tickets, no more park pass reservations for you. If you book a Disney World package with tickets as part of your package, no park pass reservations for you. Congratulations, I'm really excited for you because unfortunately, the people who still have to make park pass reservations are me. Why? Disney, you need to fix this. APs will still have to make park pass reservations. People who get military tickets still have to make park pass reservations. People who are in some sort of sports group or convention group still have to make park pass reservations. So Disney, I'm telling you right now, as an annual pass holder, this makes me very upset. I'm like really ticked off about this, to the point where I kind of don't want to be an annual pass holder anymore. Why do anyone else who buys standalone tickets and people staying on property don't have to make park pass reservations, but I have to? I get that you don't want all the locals coming at one time because it will flood the parks and the parks will max out. I get that. But for those of us who are AP who also make Disney reservations at your resorts, maybe we should get a break. Like maybe I shouldn't have to make park pass reservations because I'm also staying on property. Therefore, you know what date I am coming. This is what I'm thinking, Disney. You need to update this because it's really unfortunate. The annual pass holders were not getting this break. So anyway, I digress. Like I said, I'm a little mad about it. But for most of you, the majority of people, no park pass reservations for you. Like I said, I'm very jealous of that. Also starting January 9th, the meal plan. That's right. Everyone has been begging for the Disney dining plan to return. Well, it is January 9th. However, it's not selling out like it used to. So I find this very interesting, which is why Disney's been putting out a whole bunch of deals, hoping people will add the meal plan. Like right now you can get 50% off children on the meal plan. Yeah, ages 3 through 9. That's actually a really good deal. I saved one family over $1,000 just by adding that deal to her current package. So anyway, once the Disney dining plan does come out and we get all that information, what's included, what you can do, all that stuff, updated information. I already have a video 100% on the dining plan. I will do an updated video once we get further down that rabbit hole, once it comes out and all that good stuff. But yes, January 9th, the meal plan is back. Also January 9th, park hopping without limitations, without restrictions, without that 2 o'clock park hopping time. All gone next year, January 9th, which means You didn't have to make a park pass reservation, and you don't have to worry about when you're gonna hop. You go to the park when you wanna go, where you wanna go, how you wanna go, hop when you wanna go. Oh my gosh, the freedom is back, guys. Well, for you guys, not for me, but for you guys, it's back starting January 9th. So as long as you have the hopper pass to your park passes, you can go anywhere you want, when you want to go. Assuming none of the parks have hit capacity, which is what happened pre-COVID. Some of the parks on peak days would hit capacity and you couldn't hop to that park. But don't worry about that right now. Right now, we're just gonna enjoy the no park pass reservations and the freedom to hop. That's right. Also, Tiana's Bayou Adventure is gonna be coming out in 2024, both Disney World and Disneyland. Now, I know this was, not everyone was excited about this. A lot of people are missing their Splash Mountain, but now that Tiana's is finally getting closer and closer, are you excited? Like, are you excited for Tiana's Bayou Adventure? I think a lot of people are missing the Splash Mountain. They're missing that drop. Well, Tiana's should 100% have the drop. In fact, I bet you it's the exact same ride, just with different decor. Yeah, I bet you it's the exact same thing. So anyway, who's excited? Raise your hand. Let me know in the comments for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. But did you also know after hours events are back for 2024. In fact, starting in January, they are back. They're gonna be back at Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, and Epcot. Now, after hours events, the closest I can compare it to is like a holiday party, but not really. It's a special ticketed event, and the price ranges somewhere between like $145 and $175, park and date depending. It's an after hours event. Only ticketed people can go, and it's basically freedom to ride the rides with limited weights, limited capacity. So essentially you get to ride whatever you want all night long. You don't have to worry about Genie Plus and all that stuff. You can just ride, right? And usually after hours events includes unlimited, let's see, frozen treats. So Mickey's Premium Ice Cream Bar. I think it's usually unlimited popcorn, yep, and unlimited bottled drinks. So like water, Sprite, Coke, that kind of stuff. So yes, you get to run amok around the park, ride what you want, kind of eat what you want. It's all part of the ticketed price. Sometimes they have special characters out and little other special things that happen per the after hours events. But yes, this is a great way to forget about Genie Plus and forget about getting passes and just ride all the things that you want over and over and over again in the evening. So anyway, yes, after hours events are back starting January. So yeah, you can book them now. Right now, go ahead and get yourself your after hours events. But I mentioned Genie Plus, so we're gonna talk about it. New for 2024, Genie Plus is changing, or so they say. Once this is officially announced and once we know all the details, I will 100% do a video on it for you guys. I will go to Disney World and try and test it and do all that stuff for you and make videos for you just like I did before. But just note, for 2024, Genie Plus is supposed to be changing. Now, it was announced several weeks back, and I am not allowed to give out the details that I know. I am sworn to some secrecy, but just note that the who, what, when, where, how, all that information, the details have not been released. So if you see someone else telling you what it's gonna do, they don't know that information. Disney hasn't said. But what we do know is that you will be able to pre-arrange your Genie Plus passes. Now that is what I'm able to really say. So let's think about this. Pre-arranged passes, what does that sound like? Well, it sounds like fast passes. Yeah, so it sounds like the merger of Genie Plus and fast passes. Because everyone complained they didn't like Genie Plus because we're stuck on our phones the whole time. So Disney's over here like, well, what if we merge fast passes and Genie Plus? So if we have to pre-arrange our passes. Does this mean we get to pre-purchase our Genie Plus now? Does this mean we get to add it to our package? Now, these are the questions I have that we don't have answers to. But let's discuss it a little bit, right? Because pre-arranging passes is what Fast Passes were, except Fast Passes were free. Genie Plus will never be free, so let's take that part out of the equation. You're obviously gonna have to pay for this situation, but let's talk about it. Because I'm not sure I'm a fan of having to pre-arrange and pre-select my passes prior to going, similar to Fast Passes. But we're gonna discuss it. So for those who remember Fast Passes, do you remember that you had to select and arrange 2 to 3 passes up to 60 days before your trip? Do you remember this? Do you also remember that if you didn't select your passes in enough time, they were gone? So you really, 60 days out, you were getting all those top tier rides before anyone else. Now, anyone who was staying off property, they had to wait till what, 30 days out? So people on property got a perk over the people who were off property. And then of course, locals who decided last minute, hey, let's pop into Magic Kingdom, their passes were like Small World and Dumbo, like that's all that was left. Anyway, that's what Fast Passes were like when we had to pre-arrange. Now, I got a lot of complaints about Fast Passes from my clients because they had to decide right there in the moment, 60 days out, where they were gonna be, which is kind of like making a park pass reservation, right? They had to decide what ride they wanted to ride. Well, they haven't been there before, so how do they know what they want to ride? And they have to decide what time they want to ride it. Well, they don't know if they're going to be on this side of the park or this side of the park at what time. Anyway, it was very confusing, especially for people who have never been before. So this was something I would coach my clients on constantly, almost daily. Okay, give me a list of the rides you're interested in. Let's discuss it. Let's try to figure out with your game plan as it is, where we can fit in these rides so that 60 days out, you can get those passes for your trip. You see where I'm going with this? If Genie Plus is gonna be the merger of Fast Passes and yeah, so is this bringing it all back? Like, are we now gonna just be paying to pre-select and have to figure out, do we want to ride Seven Dwarf Mine Train? What time do we want to ride Seven Dwarf Mine Train? Is that going to work with the dining reservations that we want to get? Not to mention dining reservations you get at 60 days too. So will we have to get Fast Passes at 60 days out and dining reservations at 60 days? Whew. My mind is exploding right now if you can't tell. So yes, Disney has not announced all the details on this. Also, if you remember, Fast Passes were on a tiered system. Who remembers this? So what was it? 2 to 3 passes in advance. You got 1 pass from tier 1, which was like the popular coasters. And then the other 2 passes were from the lower tier. So am I now going to be paying possibly $35 per person per park day? And I'm only going to get 1 pass for tier 1, which means I'm paying to only get 1 coaster? Really? Right now I can go and pay $35 and I can get as many coasters as I want per availability. I'm just bringing it out there, guys, not to mention what's the cost. Right now, Genie Plus can get as high as $35. Now that we get to pre-arrange, possibly pre-add, pre-select, is the price gonna go up? I just have so many questions, guys. I wanna know if we can wait to get our passes till we're in the park, and if we do, are all the passes gonna be gone? Can we change our passes once we're in the park? If we use because like Fast Passes, if you used your first 3, you could get a 4th. Once you used your 4th, you could get a 5th. Is that what Genie Plus is gonna be? Once I use my first 3, then I can get a 4th, but what if my 3rd one's at like 8 p.m.? Does that mean I don't get a 4th and a 5th? Yeah. Let me know in the comments, has Nina gone crazy? Anyway, guys, I would love your thoughts on the matter. And of course, once Disney finally gives us these details, I feel like they dropped us a nugget and everyone went places with it. And I'm over here like, but do we remember what Fast Passes were like? Do we really remember? We all hate Genie Plus so much, but do we remember really what Fast Passes were like? So Anyway, guys, that's the situation. Genie Plus is changing for 2024. We don't know when. We don't really know how. We just know we're going to be able to pre-arrange passes because everyone was complaining they were on their phone a little too much. So yes, please, lots of comments on this one. What do you think's going to happen? Is it going to be exactly like Fast Passes, just now we have to pay for it? So now they should call it Fast Pass plus plus plus? Yeah? Disney, if you're watching, what I really want is just universal Orlando passes. Please just give us the unlimited express pass. I will pay for it, and then I don't have to pre-arrange anything, nor do I have to be on my phone. I can just go and do. That's what the people want. The people don't want to be on their phone while they're at the parks, and they don't want to stress and worry about pre-arranging and figuring out and things selling out in advance. They want the freedom to just ride. That's what we want. We want that. So please, rather than doing this Fast Pass Genie Plus merger, go to Universal and check out the Unlimited Express Pass, because that's what I want at Disney World. Yep, you heard it from me. Anyway, guys, let's move on, because as annoying as that is to me, we don't know the details. So I am speculating, and I'm not speculating in the positive, which is not like me. So let's get some positiveness in this video. So for 2024, Disney announced, what, 3 days ago, that there's gonna be a new Disney Plus deal on the horizon for Walt Disney World starting January 3rd. Or they're gonna announce it January 3rd, or the deal starts January 3rd. Anyway, Disney's very vague. Anyway, a new deal is gonna come out for Walt Disney World if you are a Disney Plus subscriber. Now, does this mean Disney Plus isn't doing so well? They raised the price. I just got my bill because, you know, Disney Plus started in November. So I just got my bill and it doubled. Like the price like doubled. I'm like, really? Anyway, the Disney Plus deal that came out for Disney Cruise Line last year, I think it was amazing. I sent so many people on cruises under that deal. So I am hopeful. Because they announced it in advance, they're hoping new subscribers pop up. They want you to subscribe now. Get Disney Plus now so that you can get the deal starting January 3rd, I think is what they're trying to do here. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful the deal is good because the Disney Cruise Line deal was absolutely amazing. It saved so much money for most of my clients. So yes, I'm hoping. Hoping. Anyway. So as promised, we're going to talk about what's going on right now, December, right, 2023, in the theme parks right now. So this came out 2 days ago, I think. Guess who? He's finally at Magic Kingdom, guys. Yes, finally. I want to multiple fireworks here. The Hatbox Ghost has finally arrived to Disney's Magic Kingdom over at the Haunted Mansion. We have been hearing about this Hatbox Ghost for well over a year. And he was supposed to pop in August. And then he was supposed to pop in early September. And then he was supposed to pop in early November. He's there, guys. He is 100% there in the Haunted Mansion. Right now, you can go check out the Hatbox Ghost. He is in a different location from the Disneyland Hatbox Ghost, so make sure you check him out when you pass that long hallway with the floating candelabra. Yeah, he's gonna be chilling right there on the left-hand side, so definitely check out the Hatbox Ghost. I am super duper excited for that. Also, let's talk about Genie Plus for just a second here. Genie Plus, I'm just giving you guys a heads up. I posted about this on my Facebook page. If you guys don't know, I have a Facebook page, yes, that I announce all this stuff on. Genie Plus has currently been up to the $35 range per person per park day for Magic Kingdom and for multiple park passes. So if you want to hop, you have to buy the multiple park pass per Genie Plus. That's $35. Magic Kingdom and the multiple park pass, $35 in addition to your park ticket, right? And this happened right before Thanksgiving, and the pass is sold out. Magic Kingdom and the multiple park pass too many words there. Sold out some days before 11, multiple days before 1 o'clock. So just note, as the season progresses, right, and we get closer and closer to Christmas and the New Year's, I expect Magic Kingdom and the multiple park pass to go up to at least $35 and to also sell out. So you don't want to wait till you're in the parks to decide maybe we should get Genie Plus. Get it that morning, be prepared, get your first pass, and just do what you got to do per Genie Plus. But just note that it is selling out and the pass is going up to $35. Also note Santa. So I did announce Santa is back at Disney World, but Santa's decided to come out and meet guests at multiple locations this year, more than originally planned. So if you want to meet Santa, obviously now, but all the way to I think December 24th, you can meet Santa, tell him what you want for Christmas. He is meeting guests at Hollywood Studios. This has not happened since pre-COVID, since like 2019. Normally he just comes on a cavalcade. Well, now you can meet him. Yes, absolutely. So Hollywood Studios, Magic Kingdom, he's going to be there at the Christmas shop. No, he's not. He's going to be behind the Christmas shop. He's got a beautiful little display out there. He's going to be at Epcot in the Odyssey. He's got a nice display as well. Blizzard Beach, you want to meet Summer Santa, yeah, in his little swimmer shorts. He's absolutely going to be meeting guests over at Blizzard Beach. And Disney Springs. So pretty much everywhere but Animal Kingdom. Now, Animal Kingdom, you can see Santa while he's on a flotilla. You just can't meet and greet him and sit on his lap and the whole thing, but you can at the other parks. So absolutely, you have a few more weeks to go ahead and check out Santa. Next thing up is Jollywood Nights. I don't know if you guys heard, both Jollywood Nights, which is the Christmas party at Hollywood Studios, and Mickey's A Very Merry Christmas Party over at Magic Kingdom, have finally come out, happened, been released, all those great things. They are happening right now. Note, neither one of them are currently sold out. So if you want Mickey's Very Merry or Jollywood Nights, tickets are still available right now. Get them fast. But this is what I wanted to talk to you about. Jollywood Nights, when it first came out, I want to say it was the first 2 nights, definitely the first night. It had a really rough start. I think a lot of people were expecting it to be closer to how magical Very Merry is, and it just wasn't. So many complaints. It was just bad all around. Disney was passing out refunds. It was just not a good thing. They started giving out surveys for people to respond, like, how could we have made this better? What's going on? And they're fixing Jollywood Nights. So Jollywood Nights had a really bad review that first night, and it's getting better. And they're putting in some amazing characters to meet and greet over at Jollywood Nights, like Jiminy Cricket and Duffy, Santa Duffy, yeah. So anyway, if you've heard Jollywood Nights is kind of on the stinky side of things, just know Disney has fixed that, and people are definitely more pleasantly surprised with Jollywood Nights right now. So again, it had a rough start the first night, but it's much better. Disney has fixed the issue. So just note that the Christmas parties are still here. They are happening. There's still availability. You can meet Santa. You can see the Hatbox Ghost. So many great things. Now, just announced, December 5th. Who knows what December 5th is? It's a very, very important date to the Walt Disney Company. Who knows what it is? December 5th? Yeah, it's Walt's birthday. Walt was born on December 5th. And on this December 5th, yeah, in a couple of days, they're going to unveil the new Walt Disney statue at Epcot. Called Walt's the Dreamer, and it's supposed to be him kind of being pleasantly happy and envisioning Epcot. Epcot was really important to Walt. He really, really wanted Epcot to happen. Unfortunately, he didn't really get to see it through, but he was able to construct enough plans and give his opinion about Epcot just enough so the Imagineers could kind of take what Walt wanted and put it into reality and create the Epcot we see today. So you can see Walt the Dreamer starting on his birthday, December 5th. I'm so excited. He will be like on a bench, so you can just go right up and hug Walt and take a selfie with Walt, which is pretty cool. Also in honor of Walt's birthday, Epcot's new fireworks show is finally coming. Illuminus, the Symphony of Us, will be unveiling on Walt's birthday. So it's like Harmonious, but without the big ugly barges in the middle of the lagoon. So we're talking fireworks and projections and beautiful music and images on water. Very much like World of Color at DCA, Disney's California Adventure. That's kind of like what inspired Harmonious. But Harmonious, although I loved Harmonious, I against everyone else, I loved Harmonious. I hated the barges, absolutely hated the barges, hated them all day long, and the only time I enjoyed it was during the 10 minutes that Harmonious happened. Anyway, guys, the new Epcot show is also starting December 5th. I am so excited. I can't wait to showcase it for you guys. Now, further on into 2024, starting January 12th, it's the Epcot Festival of the Arts, also known as iFarts. Yes, International I Festival F Arts. Farts, yes. I love that acronym. Anyway, Epcot's International Festival of the Arts is coming back. Absolutely love this festival. All forms of art. Culinary art, drawing, painting art, the art of music or performance is all what the International Festival of the Arts is about. January 12th through February 9th are the dates. I took my mother last year. I'm hoping to take her again this year. Surprise, Mom. Anyway, we had a fabulous time. We did all the things you could do for the International Festival of the Arts. We did them. We loved them. It was a blast. But you want a few details? This is what we got. Disney on Broadway returns. This is when they take Broadway stars from the Disney on Broadway shows, Aladdin, Lion King, Mary Poppins, Mary Poppins, Frozen, right? Some of the actors and singers and actresses from those shows perform for us live in the theater over in the American Gardens, the American Pavilion Theater. So it's called Disney on Broadway. It's definitely coming back. Last year I booked a dining package for it. So I bought my mom dinner. And then after dinner, we went and we saw Disney on Broadway, kind of like the Candlelight Processional, how you pay for the package. It comes with dinner and a seat, a guaranteed seat at the performance. You can also just stand by, wait in line, do what you want. But yes, absolutely amazing. Who we saw, we saw Mary Poppins and Aladdin, not Aladdin, it was Genie from Aladdin. It was beautiful. They had the most beautiful voices and comic routine between the two of them. It was absolutely fantastic. If you love music, if you love Broadway, I highly suggest Disney on Broadway during the International Festival of the Arts. Also, of course, food is coming back. We got culinary arts, yeah. So 15 food studios will be back, along with the wonderful walk of colorful cuisine. This is when you get to go to your little Epcot booklet here. And in the back, it'll list some very colorful treats and things that you can purchase. You get your stamp, you fill all the stamps, you get a free treat. It's like all the other festivals, they do this. But yeah, so all the food is coming back, 15 different food stations. The wonderful walk of colorful cuisine is coming back, so that's amazing. The Animation Academy is coming back. This is when you get to learn how to draw like a Disney animator. This is mine from last year. This is Judy Hopps, yeah. So this also happens at the American Gardens Theater. You sit there, you listen to the animator that, draw a circle here, draw a line here, and he shows you and you end up creating your own Disney character. Absolutely love it. Paint by Number mural is back. Mom and I had so much fun with this experience. They have this giant mural on, at Epcot, and it's just a bunch of squares and everything is numbered. You pick up a little thing of paint and a paintbrush, and they tell you to paint number 1. You go find number 1 and you paint your color in the number 1 spot. You paint a few little number 1s, right? There's no limit, restriction, whatever. Just paint what you feel like. And eventually, with all the different guests that come and paint all the different numbers and all the different colors, it ends up being this giant mural. It's a paint by number mural. It was It was a lot of fun. It just was. The kid chalk art will be back. This is when kiddos can go grab their own pieces of chalk and create their own artwork. It's actually on the ground, on the floor throughout Epcot. So when you walk down the grounds area, it's like straight up from the ball up towards the World Showcase. I forget what that area is called. Anyway, that's where the chalk art is. And so kiddos can create some awesome chalk art. And of course, the Artful Photo Ops are back. This is when they take famous artwork pieces, right? And they cut little holes out. You stick your head in and it looks like you're in the artwork. So Mom and I had an absolute fabulous time doing that, along with new magic shots. So that's always very exciting. The Figment Brush with the Masters scavenger hunt is back. It's like all the other scavenger hunts, right? You purchase the map, $10, and you have to go find all the different paintings that include Figment inside. You take the corresponding sticker, you put it on the spot, you complete your map, you get a prize. Mom and I were not very good at this last year. We have a lot of stickers left over. Yeah, we were easily distracted, Mom and I. We saw shiny things and pretty things and we forgot. So anyway, but yes, we absolutely loved doing that. And of course, art is back, and that's really what distracted us. A bunch of kiosks with Disney art. And sometimes the Disney artists are there and you can meet them. They can sign your art. It's absolutely amazing. As an artist myself, if you guys don't know, I do have a bachelor's in fine art and a master's in fine art. I am an artist, absolutely love art. I actually created those things behind me here. Anyways, for me to go and see all this art, it just brings everything full circle for me. So I absolutely love this festival. I love looking at the art. And of course, merchandise is back. Merchandise featuring Figment, eats and drinks, music, and more. So absolutely love the International Festival of the Arts. Note, this is the shortest festival that Epcot puts on all year. Epcot puts on 4 festivals. iFarts is the shortest amount of time. So you basically just have just over a month to experience it. So just know that in advance, January 12th to February 19th. So yes, that is what's going on at Disney World so far for 2024. Now, just real quick, Disneyland announcement. You ready? Fantasmic is finally gonna be back. May 24. May. That's a really long time away. Anyway, Disneyland's Fantasmic is the original Fantasmic. Absolutely love this Fantasmic. I like it more than Disney World's, FYI. But Maleficent, she caught on fire. Her fire got carried away and they had to stop the show. So I'm just very curious when Fantasmic does come back in May. Is it going to include Maleficent? Is she going to breathe fire? I'm not going to lie. One of my favorite parts to the show is Maleficent, and I don't think I'm alone. So I'm very curious how Disneyland's going to fix the issue, because Maleficent, aka Murphy, when she turns into the dragon, has had issues since day one, constantly having issues. So I'm hoping Disneyland has finally fixed the Maleficent situation. But anyway, yes, Disneyland Fantasmic, May 2024. Disney Cruise Line, just real quick, guys, finally came out. So they announced all the different bars and lounges that were gonna come out, but they didn't announce the big rumored one. Well, they finally did, guys. Haunted Mansion Bar is coming to the Disney Treasure, which sails December 2024. So in a year from right now, the Disney Treasure will be finally going on her maiden voyage with a Haunted Mansion Bar. I'm talking drinks and merchandise and all the things that we love about the ride in a bar. I am so excited for this, but if you need a little hint, it says it's gonna be complete with iconic wallpaper. Yeah, are the eyes gonna be following us at the bar too? I'm so excited for this. Along with a very special purple armchair. Now, the purple armchair is known as the Donald Duck chair. If you've done the Keys to the Kingdom tour, you will know that that chair was created to kind of look like Donald Duck. And it was inside the Magic Kingdom's Haunted Mansion, Well, did they make another chair and that chair is going to be on the treasure? Or did they take the chair from Magic Kingdom and they're putting it in the bar? Because right now, the chair has been replaced by the Hatbox Ghost. So the Hatbox Ghost is right now where the chair used to be. And I don't know if the chair is still there and they moved it somewhere else, but I'm wondering if the chair is now going on the Disney Treasure. Anyway, things I will 100% figure out and of course let you guys know. But yes, this is the exciting stuff of 2024. Like I said, International Festival of the Arts, no park pass reservations, hopping capabilities, the meal plan, Genie Plus is changing, a new deal, all happening next month, in a month from now. So let's get excited for 2024, ring in the new year with a bunch of new things over at Disney World. But anyway, guys, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry if I ran on a little bit about the Fast Pass and Genie Plus merger. It's driving me crazy. I like details. I want to know what's going on. I don't want to speculate. I just want to know. Disney, we need the info. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments what you thought about the change for Genie Plus and, of course, about all this other stuff, too. Yeah, let me know in the comments. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. If the subscribe button is red, please click it, turn it gray, hit the bell icon for notifications. Like this video, like I said, comment. And pretty please share my videos, as always, as we get close to 2024. I absolutely would love it if you guys could watch my videos, share my videos, comments, likes, do all the things you possibly can. I am struggling over here and I'm trying to save Mermaid Nina Travels. I don't know what happened. I was doing so well and you guys all seem to really love my videos and you find them so helpful, and then YouTube is crazy. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, guys, the more help you can support me, the more videos I can create for you. So anyway, guys, mahalo for watching. Nina, out. Bye, guys.